All right, welcome back to another episode of Comics, guys. We are glad that you guys have joined us. This is episode 70. So we're glad that you guys are back to go ahead and join us for another fun-filled episode of Comics. Comics, we are the podcast that successfully executed Order 66. So if you guys didn't know, now you know. So let's go ahead and go around the room and see who we got with us today.
Ash, hey, this is Ash.
Hi, I'm Andres.
And
there's literally two of us besides the host, and fucking Ash took forever.
I did because I wasn't here last, so I thought you guys were gonna. I thought it was me.
But he literally explained who was going first.
I did. As you guys can tell, Luis and Carmen are not joining us this week, so that's quite all right. We wish them well, and we will see them hopefully next episode. So with me being the host, we're going to go ahead and go through a few things. I'm actually going to go ahead and change it up a little bit today. I'm going to go through some things, but what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get you guys to go ahead and comment back on a couple things. So there's about 4 topics I'm going to go ahead and list, and I want you guys to go ahead and give us your feedback, what you guys think about, these 4 topics. But before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and jump into the drink of the night. Since Luis is out, I'm going to go ahead and take the drink of the night. And this time I brought in Few.
Very good.
Yes, this is a straight rye whiskey, 93 proof. Very good. Very, very smooth. From Illinois, from Chicago's Land Own in obviously Chicago, but it's a really good rye. Very, very smooth, really oaky. When you're drinking, when you drink it straight, it doesn't have like that whiskey burn, that some whiskeys might have, but it is really, really good. I picked it up at Bevmo, so if you guys get a chance, pick it up. It's Few straight rye whiskey. And on that note, cheers to everyone. Delicious. So moving into our recommendation portion, Andres last week was our host, and he actually recommended a movie to me. He recommended the movie Kingdom of Heaven, but not just the movie, the actual director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven. I saw this movie when it first came out, and it was fucking fantastic. It brought back so many memories, it unlocked memories from when I first saw Kingdom of Heaven. A lot of familiar faces, a lot of familiar faces. Michael Sheen's in it for a little bit. You got Liam Neeson, Orlando Bloom. Gosh, I can't remember his name he came out in Harry Potter. He's in it. But it's just Edward Norton's in it. It's such a fantastic movie. And I remember when I first watched it, I really wish that there was more dialogue with Edward Norton's character, the King. And in the actual director's cut, you get more dialogue, and it just makes it just evolves the character a lot more. It's fantastic. I think the original cut was 2 hours and 15 minutes or 2 hours and 45 minutes, something like that. The director's cut kicks it up to about 3 hours, 15 minutes. Fucking fantastic film. And I don't remember, Andres, remind me, at the very end of the film where Guy ends up meeting with Orlando Bloom at the end, where they fought in the city. Was that in the original cut? Because I don't remember that at all.
I don't think so.
Oh, dude, that was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a really long time since I've seen the original. But yeah, I don't believe that was in there.
Oh, that was awesome. That part was so cool. But it just brings watching it again and growing up Catholic and seeing and knowing of the Crusades, it just brings a whole perspective to it where I'm just kind of like, oh, okay, it's not what I remember being taught as a kid, what the Crusades were all about, so obviously, the movie takes some liberties to it and stuff like that, but I think it was fantastic. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime. You can rent it for $4. If you decide to like it, if you decide loving it and you want to go ahead and buy it. But if you guys want to pick it up for a rental, it's on Amazon Prime for about $4. And with that, it's my turn this week to go ahead and recommend a film. I'm really hoping Luis hasn't seen it, because I'm going to go ahead and recommend it to Luis. It is a horror movie that I'm going to recommend to him. So automatically Ash is out for this one. So it's a 1997 movie. Stars. Let's see if Andres can by just based off of the two names that I'm going to go ahead and name that are in the cast. If you can go ahead and tell me the name of the movie.
At Pupil.
No, not that one.
Brad Renfro and Magneto.
No,
disrespect. Ian McKellen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
Good job. Lawrence Fishburne and Sam Neill.
I don't know.
Event Horizon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I saw that I saw it again not too long ago.
Really? Yeah. So it's on
when
HBO
my family
Max.
had a black box, I saw it, but it was okay.
Why's it got to be black?
I know, right?
It was a black box. That's what they called it.
That's what they called it.
All right, Joe.
You guys remember cable when it was like the same thing they show in the morning?
We all know what you're talking about.
Okay, but you guys know the same thing they showed in the morning is the same thing they show at night.
Yeah,
like
for
almost
sure.
in that exact order.
Mm-hmm.
So, they would show some other movie and then it would go into, hey, the guy from Jurassic Park. And then it'd be all. But there was a lot of times when I was scared to change the channel because the remote didn't work. So it'd go up and down. So it'd be like fucking Jason X or fucking just different ones or whatever. So there's a lot of things I saw accidentally. So if I accidentally liked a scary movie like that, it's because little by little I was able
you had to see it.
Yes, because I had to see it.
Yeah,
because it was right next to the scrambly porn.
Makes sense. Yeah, so that's gonna be my recommendation to Luis. Hopefully he hasn't seen it yet. If he has, I'm gonna have to find something else to go ahead and recommend to him. If you guys want to catch Event Horizon, it is on HBO Max right now. It is a horror movie that came out in 1997, so a bit of caution as far as graphics and special effects and stuff like that. But yeah, other than that, that's gonna be our recommendation. And jumping into our comment section, we're gonna go ahead and shift gears, and we're gonna go ahead and bring up one of the comments. We have one comment this week, and we actually have some new subscribers. We jumped up from 88 subscribers. We are now at 90 subscribers. So thank you everybody that has subscribed so far. We really do appreciate you guys. We're trying to make it to 100. So we're 10 away from triple digits. But this is the part where of the show where we go ahead and feature you guys. So you guys can go ahead and comment, leave us a comment on any of our YouTube, on our social media, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Send us a message, send us an email, and we would graciously read your comments on our show. So this is your opportunity to shine. So hopefully next episode we'll go ahead and have some more comments. But the one comment that we have, it is from Heavyweight, and it looks like it is off of episode 68. And if I'm not mistaken, episode 68 was Carmen's show, if I'm not mistaken. Because
that
Andres,
was right before Andres.
Yeah, because Andres actually ended up hosting episode 69, and we didn't realize it until after the fact.
Right, I never call out the numbers, so it's good.
It's all good. So Heavyweight actually comments. He goes, "Great show, guys. I failed to mention it last episode, which was episode 67, which was Ash's episode. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey to greatness." Heavyweight, we appreciate you very much. We appreciate your comments. Drag some more people in to listen to us, man. We greatly appreciate it. So again, this is your guys' opportunity to shine. We're at 90 subscribers. Let's go ahead and get us to 100. We greatly appreciate it. What's up, Ash?
Also, if you would like to participate, because as you guys have seen, we use your videos to do questions. If you guys want to participate in coming up with questions or wanting to be assigned a game, I will assign you the game, and then we will work out whatever. contact us through comics Instagram, and then I will hit you up on my personal Instagram so that they don't know the answers and things like that. So do that, and then you can be part of the show.
All right, very, very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the show. We're going to go ahead and start off with some DC news. So as we all know, the Batman is coming out in a few weeks. March 4th, if I'm not mistaken. The Batman is coming out. So we are extremely excited to go see the Batman. It is only in theaters. So if you guys want to go ahead and catch that, you guys can go ahead and catch it in theaters. And I believe we had talked about it last episode or a few episodes back that I believe Luis was saying in 45 or 60 days or something like that, it's going to end up jumping over to HBO Max after that. But Robert Pattinson has said and stated that in the sequel to the Batman, so it looks like it's, we're pushing along to a possible sequel, he wants to have the Court of Owls be addressed in the film. I feel this would be a fantastic move because we have not seen the Court of Owls in any live action type of movie or TV show. I mean, they haven't even been introduced in the video games, if I'm not mistaken. But I want to find out from Andres, how do you feel about the Court of Owls possibly, or Robert Pattinson wanting the Court of Owls to be in the Batman sequel?
Go for it,
Are
Ash.
they the enemy of Gotham Knights?
I was thinking, I don't know if I think you're right. I'm not positive though.
Right. No, yeah, but Gotham Knights isn't out yet.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So
no, it's cool.
How do I feel? That is on the New 52 run. That is one of my favorite arcs in the whole thing, all the way up to Talon and who Talon was supposed to be. I will keep that to myself. Which there's also rumors that there might be a Robin in the second one as well. So that would be pretty sweet. I would, if you know the story of the Court of Owls, it makes sense. So, like I said, it's one of my favorite storylines of that run. So I would very much be excited to see that.
Right on. Ash, what do you think, man?
I mean, with the one that I saw, I don't know. I was never into the Batman Corp situation, but at the same time,
yeah.
But at the same time, I did like either they barely won or barely escaped, or it was almost like the different. I feel like there's an animated one with the Court of Owls, but I'm not sure if it's the Court of Owls 2 that we read and we or if it was that. Somebody's probably yelling at me right now.
Did they maybe come out in? Sorry for interrupting. Did they come out in Gotham?
You know what? I think they did.
Yes,
I wasn't watching that point, but I thought I remember seeing something. So
I don't think they were handled, but there was no talons or anything, but I do remember the owl face.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
It's very cool, and it never came to light, at least from the things that I've read, if it's just the Illuminati, their version of that, or what's the true, just to keep the control of the world, what, you know what I mean? I don't know what the true whatever about it is, but I hope, to be honest, I'm kind of impressed he even knows about it, because that's another person that's, no offense, not a George Clooney, fuck it, I'll be Batman, but doesn't know, at least he went that far. Yeah, at least he went that far with it to know what the Court of Owls are.
Right.
And with an in-depth thing like that, story comes first.
Yeah.
Which is awesome for the actor. So that's a good story. For me though, I just would want kind of what I saw in the comic. I would want to see, fucking Nightwing versus a Talon. I feel like there's an animated Damian versus a Talon.
It's possible.
And then that's what pushes him to go over to Ra's al Ghul, because he believes it's he was beaten by the Talon, and then he goes out to Ra's al Ghul because he believes he couldn't beat the Talon, because of his training with Batman. Like, oh, because I can't kill, this is why I couldn't beat him. I feel like there's one. I'll do better research next time. But yeah, I'm impressed that he knows that. Is he using his voice, or is he doing like the Keaton whisper? I couldn't tell in the trailer.
I think he's doing more of his own take on it, but it's a bit of the Keaton whisper, because there's a couple scenes where he's with Zoe Kravitz, and you can tell like he's like very not monotone, but he's got that whisper to it when he's talking. So he might be pulling a combination of a few of them.
Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, I couldn't really tell because I mean, in a no offense way, like much like everybody else, I don't know if he's using like the Edward voice was his voice, or if it was a character choice, or sadly I haven't seen him in any other movie but Harry Potter, which and Twilight.
Right.
Very different character in Twilight. So
obviously, yeah, for sure.
So I'm impressed. I hope it's good. Who is Alfred? Why can't I remember that?
Andy Serkis.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And to segue off of that, I have a feeling that they might actually be leaning towards that, because if you guys remember in the trailer, there's a scene where Bruce is talking to Alfred, and and like flat out tells him, "I can't believe you lied to me this entire life, or my entire life," you know. So it could be something about the Court of Owls, or it could be something on, because we all know that some of us know, the history between Thomas Wayne and Falcone. They had that little bit of a relationship, so it could possibly be that, or it could possibly be the Court of Owls. It really depends. But I know we're all looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be the longest Batman film to date, with 2 hours, 55 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. So
and hopefully it's a trilogy. Hopefully it's a trilogy. I mean,
wow.
I hope it's a Gotham, not Gotham, sorry. I hope it's, Dark Knight Rises. I hope it's just they tell the story, and it doesn't need to be the Batman toys. It doesn't need to be the franchise. Just tell the story, and we're good.
Look at you looking at the Google Doc before the show, segueing into our next topic. Matt Reeves is actually trying to develop his own Batman universe. So he is looking forward to creating his own universe. We'll see what Warner Brothers does. I mean, Ash, what do you think about this whole new Bat universe that we're going to get? It's already been established. This is going to be a completely different universe. Are you ready for another Batman trilogy or another Batman universe?
If we're willing to accept 3 Spider-Men, then I'm willing to accept Keaton over here, fucking him,
Pattinson
over there, and whoever they're going to get. Fuck it. Like, I was still down for Batflick, but if it's not going to happen, then, it's just whatever the story entails. Like, but if they want their Justice League or whatever, then I don't think it's going to be Pattinson, because I don't think he's going to be down for like to show up in Aquaman and to show up in Wonder Woman. Yeah. So,
what are you going to do? Batman, you look so different. It's like, yeah.
They could do the Fresh Prince thing, like, hey, Aunt Viv, you look different. Oh, yeah. And then look at the camera. So, but I mean, I guess Spider-Man is going to get us used to, fucking, if they do Sinister Six and it's fucking Tobey Maguire, and they do a Marvel movie and it's Tom Holland, then, I mean, that'll get us used to that. So,
for sure. What about you, Andres? Are you ready for?
That would be cool. Again, sorry, fuck me. That would be cool if
I don't want to.
If it was like not named after the character, but named after, like, Gotham Knights, but it's fucking, that. Yeah. And then fucking villains of Gotham, but it's this Batman, like it's that story's Batman would be cool. Sorry, go ahead.
That's what you're saying.
Am I ready for a new Batman universe? Yes. I see what you mean, Ash, about like the Spider-Verse, but I think that the Spider-Verse played it off so well with the multiverse, and they met and it explained it. So now we're willing to accept, okay, if these fucking Spider-Man is that Spider-Man for that universe. And this one, I know they're just gonna fucking cram it together on a Flashpoint and be like, oh, this is going forward, is what it's gonna be. But it just feels fake, and it's always gonna feel like rushed. So I hope they just focus on whatever fucking movie they're making right now to make that good, and then worry about combining their fucking universes into something. Like, give Justice League a rest for a while, like establish your characters, and if you want to bring them together, okay. If you want to use Keaton as Batman and that gets handled in Flashpoint, good, and you leave Pattinson in his own world. The only thing on that is, okay, so what about Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, and what universe is he in?
Right.
So we got to figure that out. And then obviously, like, whatever happens to Suicide Squad, that's going to be in the reset Flashpoint universe, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There's just a bunch of shit that I hope smarter heads than I and whoever the fuck they had in charge previously could actually handle it and make it make sense for everyone. But yeah, I'm down.
So Flag could, everybody that, spoilers, died could be alive in whatever Flashpoint or whatever they want to do to bring people back. They could bring them back in Flashpoint.
I'm assuming so, but you know what, man, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of faith in the Flash movie, you know, but I think that's just me. I don't know. I think I'm losing a little bit of faith in it. So, I mean,
is it because you're not hearing anything about it? Like Spider-Man 3, where they're,
oh, no,
no, he's not. This guy's a part of it. 4.
Yeah. Spider-Man 4. Yeah.
No, it's a week. Like, we already know what it's set up to do, right?
Yeah.
Like, at least with the Spider-Verse, we're like, oh, there's so much hope and shit. Like, we're like, oh fuck, are we gonna get Toby? Are we gonna get Andrew? We're gonna see their fucking villains, and they're gonna come into the new universe. So we have, like, that is like hopeful we get new shit out of it. This, it's like, all right, we know they're gonna set up a reset going forward after this. So it's like it seems like more of a crutch they're just using, that they had it built in, and they're like, oh, we fucked our shit up. Let's reset. Let's keep the characters we want and dump what we fucking aren't gonna use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, whatevs about it. Sorry.
I interrupted you. I do hope, though, too, like the Penguin, it's all, at least that universe, like the Penguin, the people that we're going to see in Penguin HBO Max, I hope they could do either cameos or it lead to Batman 2, like, or maybe Penguin sells something to the Court of Owls, or, you know what I mean? Like, something that kind of links that whole world would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they're going with. Like, that Colin Farrell's Penguin is going to be Robert Pattinson's universe, and that's going to stay there.
Right.
So I'm sure, like, that going forward is just going to stay.
Yeah, and see, here's the other thing. Going into our next topic, there have been new photo stills of Michael Keaton's Batsuit in the Batgirl movie. Now, here's my thing in that. Okay, so you're telling me, okay, that in this universe, however they're gonna fucking plan this out, and I think this is where I'm losing it. Okay, I'm losing faith in it. Okay, we've got Keaton in the Flashpoint movie, or in Flash. Okay, cool. I completely understand. We have Keaton in the Batgirl movie. Fantastic. I'm all for it. Are you saying that J.K. Simmons, Commissioner Gordon, is the same Commissioner Gordon from the 80s Batman movie? Number one, is that what they're trying to establish? Number one, or are they trying to retcon something? You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get what they're trying to do. And yes, they screwed the pooch on tons of their fucking movies. You know what I mean? But I feel that I feel it's fucking lazy. It's really lazy, you know, on how they're doing this. And I think as far as the stills go, I'm really disappointed in the Batsuit, only because I would have assumed he would have upgraded the suit somehow. You know, in some way, it has its changes, but we still got the bright yellow emblem, which is fine. I got no problem with the bright yellow emblem, but I just kind of feel that it would have evolved a little bit more. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think?
Go for it, Ash.
I didn't like the bendy parts. It seemed too motorcycle outfit. I mean, like if this was all like, you know, you could tell that was the upgrade or whatever. But like when he would, you know, if he's like this, it's all bendy. Like that's again, I don't change my shit. Like fucking Batman was, he couldn't hear anything. He couldn't turn his head, but at least it looked cool.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
And with this,
he was stiff as fuck, but god damn, did it look awesome.
Right? Like fucking shall we dance? And he fucking turns around. It's because he couldn't turn his head, but the whole fucking body turn was amazing.
Yeah,
it almost worked for the character.
It did, because it was like the whole cape too. Like when he would turn, it's like whoosh, the cape and everything. You know what I mean?
And then the guy fucking doing flips, and all he did was this, and like it's because he couldn't fucking be, you know, bat flick and whatever. Like, but it was still, it worked. It just fucking worked. But yeah, and you would think, I think they did it for nostalgia, just so that it's like if they made it a whole different suit and a whole different this. It would be cool if it was a red emblem. Like,
it's Keaton's Batman.
Like it would be cool if it was the red emblem, so it leads into Batman Beyond. But or at the very least, the yellow is red.
See, and that's the thing, is that I think that the upgrade of Batman suit is a major missed opportunity, where they could have kept the yellow emblem, you know, and just with that alone, that emblem alone, you know, it's Keaton. You know it's Keaton. You know, I mean, what do you think, Andres?
Yeah, I think I just got a pop that I didn't really care before, and I was like, oh cool, Keaton's back, whatever. And then I saw it and I was like, oh shit. So it kind of got me on the nostalgia part. But yeah, I understand both of your guys' point of view on it may have been a missed opportunity. The red logo, I think people would get it mixed, especially if they're going to do Flashpoint. Thomas Wayne's. Yeah, so that's why I think they try to stay away from that. And we don't even know what the fuck's going on with that in Flashpoint. So
I did like that he didn't look like an old man. Like he still looked, you know, right here, he still looks
the chin and mouth area.
Yeah. You know what's fucking cool? This is I think the fucking cool part as a stuntman. Okay, and this is from the point of view of a stuntman. The stuntman for Ben Affleck is the same guy that did Robert Pattinson stunts. So he was also, and then he's also doing the Michael Keaton ones too. So it's all the same. It's the same guy wearing all three suits. I think that's fucking dope, dude, as a stuntman. So
that's a different body type for each of those people.
No, for sure.
That, and I would assume it should be a different fighting style.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, you know, but it's like a lot of the stunt things. It's like you see him, from what I've seen for the Batman, he's on the motorcycle. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it really depends on what they have him doing and stuff like that, as far as the in the movie The Batman. So I don't know.
I wonder if it's too where he's done Conroy's done the voice so much he is Batman.
Probably.
If he does another couple movies, he's been in the suit so much he is a Batman. Right.
That's also very true. Yeah, there's also, and I can't remember, but there's major changes happening in DC and Warner Brothers. There's a couple major executives that are stepping down in DC and Warner Brothers. So I mean, who knows? There could be some changes that are coming in the future. Shifting gears from DC, we're moving over to Paramount news. Paramount actually had their what is it called? Their investor meeting. Thank you. Their shareholders meeting this past week. And they had some interesting things to go ahead and drop. Two of the things that we're going to go ahead and get into. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and name off a couple things. So I want you guys to kind of, give us your take on how you feel about this. And we'll give our take too, but it's going to be real brief. So shifting gears to Paramount, the OG cast of the first 3 Star Trek movies are coming back. They're coming back together. Chris Pine, Zachary Quinto's coming back. It looks like Simon Pegg's also coming back, and it's quite possible that Zoe Saldana is going to be coming back as well.
But not Anton Yelchin. Rest in peace.
I know.
John Cho?
John Cho as well. Yeah. Yeah. And I think also, what's his name? Cal Urban. Yeah. I think he's Bones. He's coming back too. And the best part about this, at least I think the best part about this, is J.J. Abrams coming back to go ahead and direct Star Trek 4. So that's pretty exciting. So they're getting the band back together. So I am a Star Wars, Star Trek. I love both. You know, growing up, not so much Star Trek, but, you know, I kind of got into the Next Generation and Voyager and Deep Space Nine and stuff like that. I got into that. The one I didn't get into, and I think Andres is going to shake his head or be very disappointed in me, is Battlestar Galactica. I have not gotten into that one yet. So
Battlestar is so good.
I know. But I want to get your guys' take on the reunion that's potentially that's going to go ahead and happen for Star Trek 4. Andres, what do you think?
I actually enjoyed those last 3 movies so far. We've had 3, right? They were all very, very good, surprisingly good. So I stuck with it, and I loved every single one. So yeah, I'm super pumped for this, and I'm looking forward to it.
Right on. Ash?
That was, if Star Trek had started off with that franchise, I think with that, I guess what I could say franchise, with that, I always compare it to fucking Mission Impossible 1. I didn't get into it.
Oh, okay.
And then they really dumbed down Mission Impossible 2. But then all the other ones have figured out a good balance.
Mission Impossible 1 was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
No, it was really good, but there wasn't like a lot of fucking action. But then they gave it to...
What are you talking about? The first one, for its time, I think the action was on point for coming out in what, 98, 99?
The second one was the one with Thandie Newton?
Yes.
I think it was dumb. I actually really like that one better than the first, to be honest.
Really?
And I really enjoyed the first.
I liked the second one too. Everybody hated it because of all the fucking slow motion shit, but I don't know. I thought the motorcycle portion
yeah, exactly.
was awesome. I thought fucking but again,
John Woo, directed by John Woo, right?
John Woo, yeah.
But
instead of giving us a million different political things, it was just more, hey, the fucking virus, we got to stop the virus. And it was, they dumbed it down, kind of say, for me. Now I'm invested, and now I will watch all the Mission Impossibles because it's, you know, you're just going to wait for the stunt that Tom Cruise is going to do. But anyway, and it has a fucking awesome, fucking horrible love story. That's like the tragic love story, you know? But anyway, but going into that, if I just never got into it. I just never got into Star Trek because it was just too like it was too, I just couldn't keep up. And but this one was more like fucking action. There's people fucking fighting on the ship. There's people, you know.
Yeah.
John Cho fucking does fucking martial
John
arts.
Cho's the shit, dude.
Yeah. So like just little cool things like that. Like it wasn't just yes, Captain, no Captain, yes, Captain. And then the Captain does all the cool shit. And then, you know, Spock figures out whatever, and everybody's secondary. This one was more like, we are a team.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. The first one was great. The second one, I thought the second one was fucking fantastic. Into Darkness, Star Trek Into Darkness. Yeah, I think I'm telling you, man, Benedict Cumberbatch does no wrong. I think, honestly, I think he's suited better as a villain just with his range as far as like his voice and stuff like that. So I'm super stoked about Multiverse of Madness because we're going to see a few variants of Doctor Strange. So I'm super hyped about that. But yeah, I'm stoked about it. Star Trek Beyond was good. It was good. So I think if I were to rank them, I'd say Into Darkness is first, then the second one, then the first one would be second, and then Beyond would be third. That's probably where I would rank them. so we've got a new, like I said, we got a new Star Trek coming in. Star Trek 4 is going to be coming in. No mention of the title or anything like that as of yet, but it looks like they're getting the band back together. Hopefully everyone comes back. But there's also a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie that's going to be rebooted. And the person that is helming this, and I think this is very interesting, is Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen is at the helm for this one. And it's going to be a film. It's going to be what they're trying to do is they're trying to make it more of like a trilogy, but they're trying to focus on the teenage aspect of the turtles. So when they're younger, and it's supposed to be animated. I mean, I'm down for another Ninja Turtles movie. I dug Ninja Turtles as a kid. I'm sure a couple of our listeners, like Andy Dandy Pants, is all about Ninja Turtles. I know he's super into that. I know we've on occasions we've talked about the Ninja Turtles who we consider we are as the Ninja Turtles, and everyone else saying who they see us or each other as. But Ash, what do you think about Seth Rogen rebooting Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but focusing on the aspect of the teenage portion? Excuse me.
I think it's gonna be awesome. I mean, we can't judge after Jon Favreau. We really can't judge anybody. Like,
right?
We can't judge anybody, like fucking Marvel to fucking Star Wars, and fucking from swingers to fucking like. Who would have thought, just that's fucking amazing. I think it's gonna be cool. I don't clearly he's not gonna make it CW, like CW teenage,
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's probably gonna be like the fucking trials and tribulations of being in high school, of being a teenager.
Well, being a teenager, yeah.
So that's cool. I mean, fucking. That's probably where we're really gonna see fucking Raphael be total dick as a teenager, But yeah, and then Leo trying to be the leader the whole time, and then Donatello becoming smarter and smarter and smarter. That'd be cool.
Yeah. What about you, Andres? What do you think?
I was kind of whatever about it, thinking it was a live action, but when you said anime, I think it.
More about that.
I think it fits better. I think it would have been a miss having him direct if it was a live action. But yeah, will I watch? I don't know. It depends. Maybe I'm not putting it past him to do a good job. Just like, yeah, whatever about it, I guess.
Okay, so on that point, did you guys see Green Hornet?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. What did you? I don't think so.
Okay,
what did you guys think?
Go.
What did you guys think about the Green Hornet?
It was all right. I think he paid homage to the character justly, so I give him credit for it. It wasn't incredible, but I thought it deserved to get a sequel, and he didn't get it, which was shitty.
I agree. Yeah, I think he did bring back a lot of nostalgia because I have seen it and I liked it. I thought it was cool. And my dad saw it as well. Like we both saw it together, and there were a couple of things that obviously he really didn't like about it, as far as like Seth Rogen's tone and shit with the film. But as far as like the nostalgia portion with Black Beauty, and with Kato, yeah, it was he really dug that. He dug that a lot. So he felt that, the nostalgia portion or part of it, he really dug. He liked that. So Ash, did Seth Rogen end up directing it?
No, he wrote it. He wrote it. Yeah, he wrote it with Evan Goldberg.
Yeah, his partner.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Right on.
It was directed by Michael Gondry. Sorry if I butchered that name.
Okay. As far as the Ninja Turtles go, going back to the Ninja Turtles, Paramount is actually doubling down on the Ninja Turtles, and they are going to be making a series of films that are going to be going straight to Paramount Plus, strictly focusing on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle villains. So it's going to be a villain series of films that's going to show up on Paramount Plus. So, I mean, that's cool. I mean, from the way I see it, it looks like they're doubling down on it. They have faith in Seth Rogen on what he's going to do. But apparently, this is the one thing that I think is hilarious. Based off of the reports, they're doubling down on the Ninja Turtle thing, but these Ninja Turtle villain films are going to be completely separate from Seth Rogen. They're not even going to tie in together. So it's like I don't.
Are these
I don't
also
get,
animated? Do you know?
Yes, they're supposed to be animated as well.
If they're animated, they're not going to do anything with fucking. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make sense. I don't see where it's gonna where.
Maybe it's if this doesn't work, maybe that works. Maybe this whatever takes off was the franchise will build on.
Right.
Sorry, okay. Sorry.
No, it's all good. And we're gonna move into the portion where I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to you guys. So hopefully everybody that's watching, I need you guys to go ahead and focus and pay attention. All right, guys, put on your producer ears and your producer and your director hats and your CEO hats. I'm gonna go ahead and fire off a couple of topics from the Paramount Plus shareholder meeting. Okay, Halo has been renewed for a second season before season 1 even drops. So that's one. Okay. I want to hear what you guys think about Halo already being renewed for a second season before the first season even drops. A Quiet Place 2, or excuse me, A Quiet Place 3. It looks like it's going to be released in 2023. So it's quite possible. John Krasinski is tied to it, but more of a writer. He's not going to be directing it. So he is going to be a writer on it. So everyone that's seen The Quiet Place 1 and 2, I want to go ahead and hear what you guys think about that. The new Transformer film, Rise of the Beasts. Okay, this is going to go ahead and kick off a brand new trilogy of Transformer films. Excuse me. So being that we got 5 Transformer films in the past, how do you guys? I want to know what you guys think about the direction that they're going. They're going, from what it sounds like, it looks like it's going to be
Beast Wars.
Thank you, Beast Wars. It's going to move over to the Beast Wars. And I believe there's a poster. I don't think it's a real poster. I think it's an artist that just ended up producing the poster, but you actually have Optimus Prime, the gorilla, used half of the faces.
Primal.
Yeah. Primal, thank you. It's half of the face is the gorilla, and then it starts to slowly fade into the robotics of Prime, which actually looks pretty dope. So we'll see about that one. And keeping it with the Transformer news, Paramount Plus is going to go ahead and start off another series of animated movies, and those are going to be strictly going to Paramount Plus. Okay, so let us know what you guys think about the Transformers kicking off a brand new trilogy, as well as the animated films that are going to be going to Paramount Plus. And the last thing that they're going to go ahead and do, Mission Impossible 8 will be the last Mission Impossible in the entire franchise. Mission Impossible 7 and 8 has been delayed. They were supposed to be coming out in 2023. They have now been pushed back to 24 and 25. So let us know what you guys think, if you guys even care about Mission Impossible 7 and 8. But yeah, we're looking forward to hearing from you guys in the next episode, what you guys think about this. And finally, we're going to move into some Star Wars news. A couple things in Star Wars. We've got Pedro Pascal that's been saying that we are going to see new faces, quote unquote, new faces coming in The Mandalorian season 3. Andres, is there anyone in particular that you're looking forward to seeing, or are you just excited that we're going to be seeing brand new faces for The Mandalorian season 3?
I am just not looking towards anyone in specific, or I don't have anyone in mind. They're doing such a great job that I just want that show to come and wash all over me.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it very much. I don't need any to get excited for it. I don't need any news to pump me up. I'm good to go.
Right on. Ash?
Do you guys think that they
No.
wrecked Grogu because they didn't think that they could do a whole series without him? A whole Mandalorian thing without him?
I don't think so. I don't think that was it. I think they were trying to make everything connected. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was supposed to, it is the book of Boba Fett, but they're trying, I think what they're doing is like, oh, don't forget about the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian's still there. I think that's what they were doing. It was something like that, you know.
Right. But do you think they brought back Grogu with Mandalorian because they didn't think Mandalorian, the series Mandalorian, could survive without Grogu?
I don't think so. I think what they're doing, and with Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni at the helm for Mandalorian, I think they know what they're doing. I think, you know what I think they're trying to do? They're trying to show the flaws of the Jedi way. I think that's what they're trying to do, you know, especially at the end of episode 6, where Luke is sitting in front of Grogu and he shows the lightsaber to Grogu, and then he shows the chainmail that was made, and he's telling them, pick. He needs to pick, but that they can't have any attachments and things like that. And Ahsoka, you can tell that Ahsoka disagrees with that Jedi way because she left the Jedi Order. She's on her own, you know, so she's not a part of the Jedi Order. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to show the flaws of the Jedi Order. They're trying to show the flaws. And I'm excited because, hey, it's quite possible we're going to see a fucking Mandalorian fucking Grogu in his little tiny armor and shit. That's fucking dope, dude. I'm excited for that. That's what I'm excited for.
I'm kind of hoping it was like a Bruce Lee thing where they're just taking the best parts of everybody's whatever. Like even if he's a Jedi, but he can still do the fucking Sith stuff. Like you're just not not associated, but you're not committed to anything. You're not a master of anything, but you're fucking associated with all. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That would be cool. Like a fucking, a Mandalorian with fucking lightsaber is dope. Darksaber.
Absolutely. And that's the thing, is that if the first Mandalorian to wield the Darksaber was also a Jedi, you know, so there's a lot of lore to it. There's a lot of things that we haven't tapped into, especially in the legends. You know, I mean, who knows what they're going to end up bringing out of the legends? Is it possible? Are we going to see Mara Jade? Maybe. That would be fucking dope to see Mara Jade, you know. Are we going to see Mace Windu again? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe, you know. So who knows where it's going to go there. I think that's what Andres is leading to, is that he's so excited for that there's so much potential in that show, whether it's from Legends or just writing something completely new. It's going to be something that's going to go ahead and draw us all in. Because why? Because it's fucking Star Wars, man. That's what it is. It's Star Wars, you know. And staying with the Star Wars news, it looks like Lucasfilms is also planning a brand new trilogy of films, strictly focusing on Rey and the new Jedi Order that's going to be coming out, or possibly the new Jedi Order. Now, a lot of people gave a lot of hate to Daisy Ridley for Rey. I think everyone that gave hate to Daisy Ridley in regards to that is fucking full of shit and doesn't understand character development and is stuck in their own ways, and they can all go fuck off. I mean, that's just my opinion.
They're still gonna watch it.
Oh, of course they're still gonna. Of course, and that's the thing. The haters that hated the entire new trilogy, you're still gonna give Lucas the money. If you really wanted to stick it to the man, don't fucking watch it. Don't go. You know, but you're gonna go. You know what I mean? Ash, what do you think about this new set of trilogy films?
Those fucking people talking shit about the prequel are so fucking happy about freaking Christian Haydenson coming back. Like, what? Okay. Cool,
everyone that fucking hated on Christian Haydenson being Anakin Skywalker, when they said, "Oh, he's coming back to be fucking Darth Vader," everyone's like, "Oh," and fucking like, "Come on, get the fuck out of here!" All you fucking, I can't stand that shit, dude. I really can't. I can't.
I slaughtered them all. But anyway, yeah. Whatever. Yeah. It's
you're in like Flynn, aren't you?
George Clooney's gonna play Batman again. As much as shit as I'm gonna talk about it, I would be in line to see the movie going, I'm gonna fucking hate this, but I'm still gonna be in line to buy the movie. Yeah, I'll probably pre-order it on fucking
You
Amazon.
probably would too. I mean, fucking who cares?
Are you?
So
Is your
fuck-
dick gonna get hard when you see his fucking bat suit with the nipples on it?
Only
bat
if he
butt?
comes down on another fucking dinosaur, like again, and then clicks his heels, and then this time it's roller skates, and the Bee Gees.
Oh,
Then it's gonna be amazing. While doing the Batusi.
Nah, you can't do the Batusi. That's Adam West, man.
And playing hockey with a diamond. And somebody said, this is awesome. And they filmed it multiple times. How did Chris O'Donnell go, like, where's my career? Like, no? This is Batman? Anyway, sorry. But yeah.
We love you, Chris O'Donnell.
And it would probably be the equivalent of if he did it again and played hockey with a fucking, this time it's with like a Bitcoin. I'd be like, well, what the fuck?
Wow, Bitcoin?
Yeah, that's it. I understand, but maybe the paperwork. I don't know, whatever.
The fucking file?
An NFT. Whatever. But yeah, it's just
there you go.
PDF. But anyway, I'm just saying, as much hate as I would hate, as much as I would give, I'd probably go see it though. So.
What about you, Andres? Are you excited for this?
For what?
For a new Star Wars trilogy focused around
Rey. I enjoyed this trilogy. I did not talk shit. I liked it through. I wasn't like the fucking douchebag assholes on the internet talking shit
fucking
to our heroes. I enjoyed it. I was still very emotional throughout when the scrolls would come out and the ending of it. So fuck yeah, I am excited to see where they take it going forward, and that's going to be part of the Star Wars history, and it's going to be like where we're going for the future. So that's going to be like the main core of the story. Yeah, that's going to be like the Skywalker saga. This is what's next. This is going to be the new storyline, the new universe, the new Jedi Order that's going to lead to future shit. So I'm excited for it.
Right on. Fucking A, dude.
Can I ask you a question? Being that
why can't you?
Before I say this, please understand, I have the same absolute drop dead love for Star Wars that everyone else has.
Liar.
But can we agree that the acting is not amazing?
I
disagree with you.
In what?
Think the acting is great.
What film are you referring to?
Okay, I'm clearly not fucking referring to McGinnis, because that guy's fucking McGinnis, Alec McGinnis.
Alan McGinnis, yeah.
Is fucking a theater actor,
right?
But I'm more referring to, like, bro, some of that, it was, come on, man.
If you're referring to Christian Haydenson in Attack of the
Clones,
no,
I'm talking about the OG Star Wars, the OG. Something's pulling me down. Something, help! Come on, help!
You gotta understand, it was the fucking 70s and early 80s, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there are people that are hating on.
What are they gonna do in the trash compactor? They have to act like something's fucking pulling them down. Come on.
I just wanted to get some power converters. Come on, guys. Like,
that was not bad.
Fucking 77, dude.
We're forgiving a lot of things because, like, much like Hulk Hogan, there's a lot of people that won't acknowledge that he's a human being
and a racist.
Yeah, of course,
racist human being.
But I'm saying there's a lot of people that held him up as a hero as a child that will not go understand.
Oh, fuck that dude. I think he's an asshole. I held him up as a hero, and when I found out what he said, fuck that guy.
And what I'm saying though is I love Star Wars. I'm just saying there are some, there are some.
So are you saying, do we acknowledge some flaws in either story or acting? Yes, obviously nothing is fucking perfect. There's few things that are. So yes, I can acknowledge there are things that are bad that some people may see as worse, and everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But in my regards, I still hold it in high esteem, and I will keep it as such. There isn't anything. No, of course.
I'm all about it.
I know we're not. And I know
we're now seeing Star Wars with great actors. Fucking, the fucking sheriff, Timothy Oliphant.
Yep.
The fucking, like, I don't know, man. We're seeing like amazing actors in Star Wars now, so it's like it's even better. And for us to say that the fucking Last Jedi and all these things are not up to the standards of come on, how you doing, Chewbacca? It's not the same fucking thing. It's not the fucking. It's no. Okay, fuck it. I mean, it's just it.
I understand what you're saying. I may not. Yeah, I saw those movies when I was a child, so would I have a different opinion as an adult? Maybe, but it is what it is. Is the writing not as bad? Also, they're in motherfucking space, in a fucking desert planet with 3 suns or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, but if we saw a movie today with the same exact,
I love Dune. Bitch, I fucking love Dune. I'm waiting for the next Dune.
It was fucking magical.
The side by side of the story with Harry Potter and Star Wars, that it's the same movie.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. There's a fucking side by side, like
there. Yeah, it's a comedian. The original audio is a comedian that talks about Harry Potter and Star Wars. And all he said was, it was a guy, right? I think it was a guy.
Yeah.
He goes,
stays with his uncle, but there's different parallels. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, J.K. Rowling's wrote Star Wars, but fucking wizards. And then he proceeds to break it down. An orphan fucking lives with his aunt and uncle. They don't want to tell him about the magic or the force, and then everything. And then there's this older character that tries to teach him about the wizard. Yeah,
then they put like they showed Obi-Wan, and then they showed fucking
Hagrid, Dumbledore.
Yeah, like they were just doing like different panels of like parallels.
Who was the Hermione?
Leia, of course.
Hermione got with the best friend, which was
fucking
Leia
Han,
and Hermione.
Yeah, and I think that's what he said. He goes, "Oh yeah, and there's this awkward sexual tension between the two main characters, and then one ends up falling for the best friend, and the best friend, that's the comic relief of the entire Yeah, so
I did love that though. Harrison Ford played an awesome. I don't want to be here, but I'm stuck with you guys because like I internally love you guys. Like fucking when he was stuck out in the fucking snow, like give me a fuck, like that was so good, and it so sucks that he wanted to die in that, but like it's so good. It's so.
He wanted to die in the first one. He wanted to die in Star Wars.
I thought he wanted to die on instead of being in Carbonite, he wanted to die in the second one. That's what I thought.
Something like that, yeah. He wanted out. He didn't want to do the three films. So,
but it's so good. That was like the guy though. That was the
for sure.
Brought the fucking scruffy nerf herder. Like, oh, so good.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Anyway. So, and then I know this isn't on our doc, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up anyways. With the recent release of
my dick.
Nope, not your dick. With Uncharted, the video game movie Uncharted. They're expecting.
Are you gonna see it?
I'm probably gonna wait on it. I'm probably not gonna see it in theaters. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna wait on it. But Netflix is actually gonna be developing a Bioshock film. It's gonna be going to that's gonna be going straight to Netflix. Did anybody play Bioshock here? Yeah, Ash, did you play Bioshock?
I played the trial version when you played. Like the person first wakes up and gets shocked and then like flies back, and then I played up to whatever the trial version got up to. I played.
Right.
I remember the controls weren't amazing.
What the fuck are you talking about? The controls were the shit.
I couldn't. I mean, fucking it's me playing wrestling games and first person. Like I just couldn't get the. Bitch, I play a lot of things. I didn't get into Bioshock, but I got into Uncharted. That's why I was like, okay, that's why I want to see it.
Andres, how do you feel about this Bioshock film possibly happening in?
I played the first two only. I really, really, really love the story and the gameplay of the first one. I love the whole fucking noir style to it.
Mm-hmm.
Get to see like Art Deco in the future, so kind of steampunk elements to it.
Oh hell yeah!
So yes, your hand is up. Go ahead.
I'm interested in knowing, how did you feel about Sucker Punch, Andreas?
I've never seen Sucker Punch, to be honest.
Really?
That'll
I know.
be my recommendation on my show. Okay, good. Thank you.
Don't
watch it.
I won't. I'll wait. But yeah, that the story is good. It explains like the fucking world this fucking dude was trying to create and everything. So yeah, I'm ultra excited to hear, especially since it's been talked about for years now that they're trying to make a Bioshock movie. And I think Guillermo del Toro was once attached to it.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Yeah, it would have been super awesome with him at the helm. But I'm excited to see where it goes. They said was that Netflix is going to do it. They haven't said who's attached to it.
Right.
But yeah, they have a good track record, so I'm sure they're not going to fuck anything up.
What's up?
I'm well versed on Guillermo del Toro movies, but does he have like a specific like
a genre?
No. You know how Tim Burton has his own world?
Yes.
I feel like Guillermo has his own world. But
yeah.
Is it like Tim Burton where I'm showing you the art and like yes, no, or is he like H.R. Geiger? No, help me. What the fuck is his name? The fucking the guy from Korn has his fucking microphone that's designed by him.
Jonathan Davis
has it. It's not Geiger. Anyway, does he have a fucking person that he works with? Like Tim Burton works with Danny Elfman. Like, does he have somebody that does all the prosthetics?
I don't think so. So
it looks like it fits into his world. Like Pan's Labyrinth fits into Hellboy.
Right. Sorry, I think the studio that he constantly works with is ILM, Industrial Light and Magic. He constantly works with them, Okay. So that's why. So it's possible, if there's like the one individual from ILM and stuff like that. But that's the studio that he constantly works with. When he was doing the Lord of the Rings, he didn't do Lord of the Rings. That was Peter Jackson. I'm sorry. But he did do Pan's Labyrinth. He did fucking Hellboy. He did Nightmare Alley. He also did
the new thing that's out right now.
Yeah, he did that one too. So his is very like, what's the other one? The other one, fucking, oh fuck! It won the Academy Award like a few years ago.
That's what I was thinking of the name of it. The one with the underwater creature. Fuck, I fucking really love that.
Oh my god, I haven't even seen that yet. I got to see that one.
Is it their world or is it his world? Is it?
No, it's his world. It's his world. It's his world because he directed everything. Fuck, I can't remember the name, but he is a fucking awesome director. If you haven't, have you seen
Shape of Water?
Shape of Water. There it is. Thank you, Andres. If you haven't seen Pan's Labyrinth, you have to watch Pan's Labyrinth. It's in Spanish, so you're gonna have to read the subtitles and stuff like that. But it is so fucking good. It is so good. It is worth it, dude. He's Guillermo del Toro is one of those directors that it's fantastic, and everything that he does, at least I feel, would be amazing. That's why I was really sad that I was first of all extremely excited that he was tied to Justice League Dark, and then that fell through and it didn't happen, because I want to see Guillermo del Toro do a Justice League Dark, Who does
Hellboy belong to? DC or Marvel? Not one of those.
Image. No, Dark Horse. Dark Horse.
Which is DC, right?
Yeah.
So we could have seen Dead Man. Like we could have seen not Dead Man. Yeah, Dead Man.
Yeah.
Because Dead Man, yeah.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing is that, okay,
Oh my
so
god, Guillermo del Toro's fuck, I'm so sorry. But his Constantine and all the fucking demons of Constantine done by his
I'm fucking telling you, dude, how fucking amazing
it
would
would have
that
been
be?
awesome.
Are you kidding me?
I would have shat my pants
Twice over.
meaning I would have been a watch. I would have made myself watch it and kept myself up while trying to fucking text you guys at 3:00 in the morning, but I would have made myself watch it.
Yeah, you know, and that's the thing. Like, he directed Nightmare Alley, he directed The Shape of Water, he directed Crimson Peak. So if you guys haven't seen Crimson Peak, that one's actually a really good one too. Ash, you probably might not like it. It's a horror film. Tom Hiddleston's in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say with Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah. The Strain. He was the director of The Strain. He did the TV show.
Series? Yeah.
FX. Yeah, he did that. He did Pacific Rim. Fucking amazing fucking movie. You know, obviously Hellboy 2, Hellboy. He did Blade 2.
Blade 2 is fucking amazing.
Yeah. So he's done a lot. He did Mimic. Do you guys remember Mimic? He did Mimic.
Fucking super hot chick.
Fuck. Marissa Tomei? No.
The guy's son from fucking the guy's daughter. It's on
Maria,
my fucking head.
Maria Sorvino.
Yes.
Mara Sorvino.
Mara,
Mira.
I'm sorry. Mira Sorvino. Yeah. You know, and then this is the cool thing. I know you don't like horror movies, but if you want to watch it,
Killers. Sorry.
Yes, the Replacement Killers. He did the Replacement Killers. Oh no, she did. She was in the Replacement Killers.
She did it. Yes.
Yeah, she was in that film with Chow Yun-fat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was executive producer on the film Antlers. That's one that's on HBO Max right now. It's a horror movie. That one is creepy as fuck from what I've seen in the trailer. It is a monster movie. He is the executive producer on that one. That one's probably going to be my next one to watch. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm fucking stoked about that one. About Antlers.
we our Google Doc went, woo!
Oh, who cares, man? Who cares? I will recommend something else for our fan base, and if you guys want to watch it, you guys can. Did you guys ever watch the movie 9?
The animated one?
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces. It's good. Very good.
Oh, fucking.
I haven't seen it to completion. Yeah.
So if you guys get a chance, watch 9.
8 minutes and finishes, and then he just Yeah,
there you go. Watch 9. You can actually rent it on Netflix for $4. So watch it. I think I actually own it on DVD or Blu-ray or some shit like that. So it's there was a moment, there was a time in my life where I was fucking into indie films, like really into indie films. That's where I saw 500 Days of Summer. I saw Adam. I saw Away We Go, 9. You know, there was a lot of films that I was really into. A lot of indie films that I was into. So
there was okay, much like
mm-hmm.
Do you remember getting a fucking album and being like, that's Lane Staley, that's Mike Starr, that's fucking Jerry Cantrell, that's blah blah blah. Like, now I get into a band and I don't know names. I don't know, unless they're dating somebody, I don't know names, but I used to. That's fucking James Hetfield, that's fucking Kirk Hammett. Like, I would make myself know these fucking people.
Mm-hmm.
Much like that. And then when I got into movies, like Steven Dorff went into fucking SFW, that went into fucking, that's gonna be one of my fucking everybody's seen Judgment Night?
I have not seen Judgment Night.
Okay, so Sucker Punch and Judgment Night. Okay, so I'm now I can mark these in my head. What am I going into? I got into Dennis Leary, hardcore, filthy, but you know, he did an acting film, and you know what I mean, like just little things like that. Like, I would go see the movie for the one actor to go see the fucking actor. Like that's I guess I kind of compare that to that. But yeah, I got really into indie stuff. Cecil B. Demented. Anybody seen that?
Yes.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, but I got into Stephen Dorff because I liked it. I liked his style of acting. I liked it. Yeah, I guess his style of acting. And that one went real off the rails. Like,
he has a movie where he's in a greaser gang and he's like the leader.
Deuces Wild.
Deuces Wild.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
It was
yeah,
rated. It was rated one of the worst movies on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it got like a.
Bad movie.
It's not that bad. Frankie Muniz is in it.
Yeah.
There's a few.
Fairuza Balk in it.
Yeah. She is in it. Yeah, I think Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 1.
It is not.
It's not that bad. It's not.
Knock Around Guys.
I remember Knock Around Guys.
Yeah, not great, but again, it's just genre-wise, like little things that I don't know. And then on cable, fucking, you're gonna have Mimic, but you're gonna have a bunch of straight to cable movies that were just played a million times that we all know. Sorry.
Yeah, Deuces Wild came out in 2002.
Yeah, heard it because it was the summer we graduated high school.
Yeah, Stephen Dorff, Brad Renfro,
Yeah,
Norman Reedus was in it
as a bad guy.
Yeah. Frankie Muniz,
also in Blade 2.
Matt Dillon's in it.
I thought he was going to be the new fucking Whistler.
James Franco was in it.
Matt Dillon's in it. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Matt Dillon's in it.
Is he the oldest brother?
Yes. Johnny Knoxville's in it.
Yeah, I remember.
Then I'm going to watch it. He's going to be the next IC champ. I'll watch it.
I think it's on HBO Max. Yeah, I think it's on HBO Max.
Fucking A.
So, all right.
Nostalgia does wonders for us.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Are you kidding me? Please. That's the reason why I ended up picking the Event Horizon for Luis to watch. That movie fucking creeped the shit out of me. And then I watched it again. I'm like, this shit ain't scary.
I picked up the Way of the Gun because like the way he gets all fucking and then this. Like I was like, there's little. That's the way I felt about that. I'm so old that you probably haven't even seen that. It's not a white movie, but you know, it's a 90s movie that you probably didn't see.
Yeah,
I saw that movie in the theaters.
So did I.
The Way of the Gun.
It's so good. Yeah, I loved it.
But then it was because I saw I Know What You Did went into fucking I Know What You Did went into Way of the Gun because of Ryan Felipe. And then that made me aware of Benicio del Toro. Yeah, that made me aware of Benicio del Toro. I didn't
then
see
what
the
did you
fucking
see?
movie where
Usual Suspects?
Oh, of course, I saw Usual Suspects. Okay. But I didn't put 2 and 2 together because he always talked like he talking like that, you know.
Yeah.
There was that fucking romantic comedy with him and Alicia Silverstone that I didn't see.
Oh, that's right.
But I never saw it. But again, I was only aware of that because of him. But yeah, just I followed musicians like I followed actors, like
right.
Was it the movie with the Semi-Charmed Life would play, or it was another Third Eye Blind song? That's all I remember from the.
Dude, there was Jumper was like
It wasn't Jumper. It was something
song for fucking everything in the 90s.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's all good.
We should go to one of those festivals, 90s festivals. That'd be fucking fun.
Dude,
relive stupid shit.
Are you kidding me? We go to a 90s festival, it's fucking over.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for comics, episode 70. We appreciate you guys.
I was asked something.
Yeah, what's up?
The Cody Rhodes thing.
Oh, yes. I am very sorry. Ash, explain very quickly what the Cody Rhodes drama that's going on.
Okay, in wrestling, there is a thing, and I just won't go in another tangent. There is a Cody Rhodes, who, along with the Young Bucks, along with Kenny Omega, and Tony Khan, but wrestling status wise, have decided amongst the indie circuit to create something just different from WWE. And their dream became this, like, it surpassed TNA Impact. It's like the new rival now.
Yeah.
The Cody thing is that, and I'm just explaining it for people who don't watch wrestling. Cody, you may know him as Stardust if you know fucking WWE. He's the son of Cody Rhodes, the brother of Goldust, Dustin. In the negotiations to renew his contract, he was an EVP, and so was his wife, and so were the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. Sometime last year, Tony Khan, who was the funding for everything and is like the Vince McMahon for that company, all of a sudden last year said, creatively, it's you, the EVPs, like, it wasn't fair. Like, you guys can't choose, hey, I'm gonna get the title this year, or like, it's just
right.
You know, they had hired so many people, like, and they were never like that. The Young Bucks, everybody that was an EVP was like, I'm gonna lose. I'm not gonna be the first to win it. I'm gonna put over everybody. Everybody was of that same mindset.
Right.
But, you know, I guess with all the hirings and everything, people talk or whatever. So at least for the very least, you're going to put out there that, listen, I'm going to make all the decisions. The EVPs who are current wrestlers are not going to make decisions and, you know, put themselves in the best light.
Right.
Make themselves the Stone Colds, the you know, the fucking main stars of the show.
Yeah, the fucking yeah. I get it.
Well, that is, which we didn't know. Sometime last year, he announced that was the first thing that upset Cody. But nothing was said, nothing was done. Everything it was, but it upset him because he at least wanted to be able to say, like,
he wanted to have a say. Yeah.
Right. And Dusty never even touched that title. Never even fucking nothing.
Yeah.
If anything, he put himself in like dream matches, but he never put himself like near a title. Or if he did, he would lose. So that was his first thing, which we come to find out in these new contract negotiations that he was upset about that. There's backstage stuff that his wife Brandy is not well liked.
Oh.
But as an EVP, I mean, again, she didn't do. I'm not gonna say she didn't do a lot, because she did a lot for branding, but she didn't do a lot. Like, she didn't put herself like, I'm gonna put myself over on.
For sure.
Whatever. She actually, even before she got pregnant, she was in gonna be in a storyline where this person that WWE wants now, it's what's her name? The blonde girl, the really buff blonde girl. I can't think of her name, but was made to put her over. She was gonna tag team with Shaq. They gave her everything. I can't think of her name right now, but everybody that was down was willing to do all that stuff. But in contract negotiations, Cody just wanted the same money that you're gonna give Adam Cole, the same money that all these new people that you're hiring. I want, John Moxley money. I want fucking whatever. Like,
so these new wrestlers like Moxley and Adam Cole were getting paid more than Cody Rhodes being an EVP.
Now Keith Lee went over there. Now fucking Adam Cole, fucking who else did they hire? Like Daniel Bryan. They just hired Bryan Danielson. Like, he just wanted like just that for just to even be the EVP, kind of just the same amount of money, and for some reason Tony Khan was like, between the thought backstage was that because he put himself in dream matches, he was only looking out for himself. But
wow,
it sucks. He would put himself in the dream matches for you to win. He wasn't putting himself in the dream matches to like fucking be in the dream match and win, and coming from his dad who booked territories for him to be the champ all the fucking time.
Right.
He went against that and was like fucking, it doesn't make any kind of sense. And even as an EVP, I think he should have got that money. The deep attitude era of me says this is all just to get us talking about him, for him to go back to the company AEW and be like, I never went, blah blah blah, and it's all for us to just be talking about him.
Right.
But
Okay.
I feel like that's what it is, but at the same time, I feel with the WWE saying like we're gonna give him a WrestleMania match. During these contract negotiations, they weren't willing to give him the money, so he left AEW. Now the new rumor is that WWE wants him for a big WrestleMania match. Not only that, there's talk of him putting him opposite Edge, meaning if Edge goes to SmackDown, then he'll be on Raw or vice versa, and make the nostalgia actor, but like Hall of Fame kind of stuff, and they'll just make it like that. I can see him not. I don't know. I could see Vince wanting him, but I could see Vince wanting him, bring him in, do something and build up a match, have him lose, and then you're just going to have Cody lose all day long. Yeah. Just to be like, just the way they did with WCW and ECW. We're bringing you in to lose to say that we're better than you. And right. It just never, I don't know, man. I've gotten to the point where like, I kind of feel I don't want it in Vince's hands anymore. But that's a different subject. But it's so that's the drama, is that and Cody's done a lot of fuck you Triple H stuff. Mm-hmm. There was even a thing, he's broke a throne with sledgehammer. Yeah. He brought out a sledgehammer recently and said no, and then brought out a golden shovel. And the golden shovel was to represent how during that era Triple H was burying everybody. Right. So I know Vince knows this, and at the very least, Triple H knows this. Right. So I don't feel like it's going to be like, hey, we're going to make you the new star. It's just going to be Vince bringing him in as gold.
Triple H right now isn't a like head.
He's
of
not
anything.
Active.
No, but at the same time, they're not gonna make Cody like the fucking. He's not gonna go from Stardust to like. Remember,
the rumor that's going on right now is that he's gonna take a headlining spot at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So
and I hope
he
doesn't have to just do that. Like you have a 3-month fucking contract and you're done.
I doubt it. Highly doubt it. He's gonna have like a 3-year contract.
They fucked up with Jeff because they let Jeff go because he didn't want to fucking take a drug test because they felt at a house show he was fucking on drugs.
Didn't they say after it came out that he wasn't drunk or on drugs?
He wasn't on anything. Because they heard AEW wanted him because I'm talking about Jeff Hardy now. They heard AEW wanted him because he would go to AEW to be with his brother, and that would be against the Young Bucks. That would be against all the fucking dream matches that we'll ever get. Even as their last run, WWE was like, we want Jeff back, but they're the ones who fucking take the drug test or leave.
You're gone. Yeah.
He chose to leave because and everybody fucking felt whatever, that he was on his shit again. So he's in that time of the non-compete clause, they asked him to come back. WWE asked him to come back to say, we'll let you be in the Hall of Fame this year. Just come back. And he said, no, I'm going to wait for my drug test. But we came to find that Jeff said, okay, well, in the Hall of Fame offering, are you going to bring me and my brother and we'll go in as the Hardy Boys? And they said no, because Matt's under the AEW contract. So then ultimately he says no. But it sucks because what you come to find out like on Tuesday, they offered and Jeff said no. That's all you ever find out. And then it goes on and he does interviews and blah, blah, blah. And then you come to find like here's the whole story. And that's the same thing with Cody. Like Cody said, fucking, he's leaving AEW. He does a fucking show where he says, I swear to God, I'm not going to WWE, which I talked to Andreas about. Then the next fucking thing is Vince says he has plans for Cody. Like, it's just little day by every single fucking day, something new happens. And it's just fucking out of control. But that's the drama, is he just wanted more money. And the comparison is such that like everybody wanted Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens to go to AEW, which people couldn't understand why, but money. AEW has so fucking many people now that are not being used, and the day one people are not being used so that CM Punk could do something, so that fucking Daniel that's those are the people getting money. So fucking, of course, you're gonna fucking use them, but at the same time, like, you know, there's factions and there's this and there's that. There's so many people that were hired from day one that are like forgotten about now. Mm-hmm. So that on that end kind of sucks. And then it also kind of pushes, we hired this, you, Esteban, you're going to be a champ in 6 months. Oh, fuck, we just hired Andreas on the 5th month. And we need him to be the new. Now, I feel like those fans are getting so spoiled that like you forgot we wanted Hangman Page to be champion, and we didn't make him champion for fucking 3 years. Hey, here he's champ, and then now everybody's like, well, when are you going to give it to Daniel Bryan? But we waited for this guy to be champion this whole time, and instead of making him Roman Reigns and making the dream matches we always wanted to see, you're like, Adam Cole's here. What is Adam Cole going to do this week? And it sucks. I love AEW, and it's the wrestling and everything I'm missing from WWE. Mm-hmm. But there is that aspect of like, what's new? Like, what have you done for me lately? And I don't, I don't know. I'm not getting. I get to see the match, and then okay, well, at the very least, WWE's like, it's Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar for 2 months, and it sucks, and it's repetitive and whatever it is. But at the same time, it's not like we're gonna give it to you on Dynamite, and then why are you gonna give a fuck about it in 2 weeks?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because instead of building like we are fucking punching that, but at the same time, blah blah blah. But yeah, sorry, that was a long rant.
No, it's all good.
But yeah, it's that's what we've been dealing with as wrestling fans.
Right on. So everyone, you guys just witnessed the.
It's gonna come back to wrestle.
Okay. Yes. With what?
I said I'm gonna have a hard on. I will not have a hard on, but if I hear that glass break on fucking Raw,
you're like,
I saw the fucking white Batman the yellow Batman emblem and the glass breaks in the same year. I don't know, man. This might gonna be my fucking year.
To cream your pants twice?
Yeah.
Huh? Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you guys heard the very
Batman?
Huh?
How much goes to see Batman?
Maybe. That's a possibility. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, you guys actually heard the very first episode of Comics Turnbuckle, where Ash talks wrestling. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this episode of Comics. Again, we greatly appreciate you guys. Share us, like us, hit us up on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Ash even started a Twitch for us, so follow us on Twitch. There's going to be a lot of content going to Twitch, so we greatly appreciate you guys. And we'll see you next episode. Comics.
We are everywhere.
Good night, everybody.
I'm soberish.
Ish.
Hey, I'm not as fucking